Right, hello, my viewers, subscribers. This is just a quick video about how I trade, uh, basically London session overlapping with US session. Now, as you can see on the charts, uh, you see a London session breaking out like crazy, going all the way up. At if you look at the times, then look at the time. So it's 8 o'clock on my broker's time, which means it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and this one is at 7 in the morning. Okay, so between 7 and 8, that's when London session kind of opens, and that's when you start looking for setups. Well, I never entered this trade because I was still asleep, but I waited, till it breaks out because that's what I normally trade. You probably saw on my other videos. I wait for the breakout and then potential retest. But if there's no retest, then what I'm waiting for is a US session to open, and that's where you can get your sniper entries, guys. By sniper entries, I mean you wait until 1 o'clock, half past one. So if you look at my time in this corner, you can see that I'm trading at quarter past one. This is when I enter the trade. And I'm on break even right now. So basically, no matter what happens, it's a risk-free trade. So it went down rapidly. Market just opening in New York. I'm expecting this to go all the way to this zone. If it breaks through, happy days. I'm taking it all the way down here. Overall, we are in a downtrend when I go on my higher time frames. So when you go on a 4 hour, I've got my uh I've got my trend line over there. So kind of little fake out, as you can see. You have a little fake out, but overall, that's what you want to trade on. Um, so we go back to our 15 minutes time frame. This is what I actually enter the trade. This is what you can see. So as you can see, I entered right there. So it was quarter past one. I entered the trade. Real account. I don't do fakes. I don't do demos. So as you can see, IC Market is my name. Not to hide. Um, and I'm just waiting. It's a risk-free trade, so I don't care what's gonna happen. Right now it's a risk-free trade. So if it goes up and I get stopped out, no problems. I'm still gonna be, breaking even. I'm not gonna lose anything. But I believe this is gonna drop to this level because even my RSI. Now, I know a lot of people got mixed feelings about RSI, but trust me, when it's oversold and when the US session opens, you've got that confluence that it should actually drop down. So I'm looking at my key levels here, and as you can see, this was the highest one, that it broke. I'm not looking at this anymore, but I'm looking at that. So when it broke out of that zone here, which was Friday, this was Friday high highs, then the minute it broke, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for it to come to half past one or between half past one and quarter past one and start looking for sales because every time pound is buying US dollar, the US wants to sell a pound. And that's just how the market works. And that's what you call supply and demand. So somebody's supplying that huge amount and someone is demanding that price. So when you see prices, okay, so that price, okay, they start buying from this zone because that's what it was on Friday. Okay, Monday I didn't trade because I don't trade really on Mondays unless I see a beautiful setup. But as you can see on that, Monday was a bank holiday anyway, so there wasn't much movements there. There wasn't really not much going on. But today, I waited 7 o'clock, never entered. I should have, but I was asleep, as I said before. I could have entered because, beautiful double bottom, and then woo, off you go. Off you go all the way up. So I could have made money on this trade here as well. But I decided to wait till half past one. You don't want to enter the market blindly. But this strategy actually works. If you are patient and you are taking things nice and slow and you follow your rules, trust me, you'll end up, even if you're risking a higher amount, you don't really have to worry too much because the minute you see that you're losing a bit more than usual, then get out of the market. But if you see you're still in profit, try and break even so you don't lose a penny, when it comes to entering trade. And once you're in a trade, just keep up rolling with it. So my take profit will be this price here. And I entered the market, I think it was like £90 or something. So I'm trying to grow this small account again because that's what I normally do. I small accounts, I grow them up to a couple of thousands and withdraw the money, and that's it. So as I said before, I entered the trade. I know it says 15 hours and 16 minutes, 11 seconds, but it was basically 1 o'clock and 15 minutes. So it was 1:15 in my UK time. So it's all you got to do basically. Wait, be patient, wait till half one. When you see a huge amount of British pound buying US dollar, then you are looking for potential sells, especially if you are in a downtrend and the recent higher highs and higher lows have been broken. That's where you enter. Another scenario that I can show you is, look at this one, for example. You saw US session, yeah? You never traded this one in London, yeah? London session. You didn't trade that one. US session, strong selling option. You wait till you see a double bottom or even something that we called V shape, okay? And this is when it's going to go up. So let's say this is double bottom because it is, as you can see, a beautiful double bottom, but it created a nice W, okay? When you see W, you trade on this second leg, yeah? So you go V shaping, wait, enter. You would have entered there. You wait till next morning, obviously, because this session is basically 3 o'clock in the morning. So you could have entered it, but it wouldn't be a problem even if you entered at 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning. It's fine because that's when the Asian session were pushing the prices up. But you could have easily waited till 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, so 7 o'clock in my UK time, and drag it all the way up here. Now, guys, you enter the trade here, you drag it out all the way up there. You're making a nice profit. So if you're trading like FTMO challenges and you're trying to pass um some kind of challenges or your prop firms, then this is what you have to look out for. This is what you do, and trust me, you'll be totally fine. You should be totally fine. And if not, then always break even. Like this trade, I can't guarantee what's gonna happen, but we'll see. Um, I'll just wait, and if I get stopped out, then I'm gonna get stopped out and try and look for another sell because that's what normally happens. You see this, and then it goes back up, and then you create another double top or something, and then it goes down. But I guarantee, and I'm almost certain that this is gonna drop down to around this price here, and that's where my take profit will be. But for now, I'm just waiting and chilling. If you like this video, don't forget like, and subscribe. I've got more things to show you in the future. Take care.